What you do right now is going to dictate how stressed or not stressed life is going to be in the future. What you do right now, the actions you take right now, are going to dictate how stressed or not stressed your life is going to be in the future. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about multiple different things. Let's talk about finances. Let's talk about finances. If you're not setting a foundation, building a safety net right now, you're going to be struggling when you hit 21, 22, 23. You're going to be struggling 20, 21, 22. You're going to be struggling, right? Let's just talk about it real quick. You can go to college. If you need to go to college, that's perfectly fine. Or if to achieve what you want to achieve, if you need to go to college, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, right? If you don't need to go to college, perfectly fine as well. But let's talk about the college route real quick. And I'm gonna shorten it up. Let's say you want to be a radiologist. A radiologist, it takes about 2 to 3 years. So you're 18 years old, you go to college, become a radiologist in 2 to 3 years. Perfect. That's your safety net. That's your foundation. Perfect. Now, I believe that everybody should be able to have, I believe everybody needs to have something they can sell. So I believe everybody should have some type of business. It doesn't have to be a big business. It doesn't have to be some type of side hustle. Everybody should have some type of side hustle, right? That's their own LLC. You now have a career. You're a radiologist. You have a career. You now have some money. There's no reason why you can't invest some money into starting a business, or invest some money into building a skill set, as in learning how to market, learning how to sell, because that's what you're going to need to know how to do to build a business. Improve your communication, right? You now have money to do that. You now that you've laid the foundation and you got that safety net, guess what? You don't have to stay with your parents anymore. Now you have the option. Here's the great thing. When you set yourself up when you're 18, now you have the option to leave your parents' house or stay with them. Hey, mom, hey, dad, I'm going to stay here. I'm a radiologist. Can I stay here? I want to start this business on the side as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to leave. And if you really need me to leave, I can leave. But I got this radiology degree. I'm a radiologist now, and I just want to keep stacking my money and start another side hustle. I want to start this business. I know in this world, I got to have my own thing to sell. Can y'all let me stay here? Man, that's great. If they say no, hey, guess what? That's what you got the career for. Perfect. That's what you got the career for. Perfect. Right? All right, let's switch it up. If you're not going to college, okay, Devon, I don't want to go to college. I don't believe in college, Devon. Okay, get a trade. Go to electrician, plumber, carpenter, construction, whatever. Go get a trade. What is it? Welding. Go do the training. Yes, it takes training and all that. Go do it. In 2 to 3 years, boom. And actually, some of them, I'm pretty sure some of them is like shorter than 2 to 3 years, by the way. I'm not telling people to go be a firefighter, but firefighting. Whatever it is. You're setting yourself up. That's your safety net. By 21, 22, you got all the training done. You got the experience. Now you can get paid. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you get paid more. You get paid a pretty good amount now. That you've got the experience for 2 to 3 years. Boom. Foundation. Safety net. There you go. I'm big on entrepreneurship. I believe everybody should have something to sell. I also believe that business isn't a guarantee. So I also believe that everybody should have a safety net, right? Rather that's a career, a trade, rather that's maybe you have a really good skill. Maybe you have a really, really good skill. Maybe you know how to do Facebook ads really well. Boom, that's your safety net. Maybe you know how to do sales. Maybe you're a really good sales closer. You're really good at sales. Boom, that's your safety net. Whatever it is, right? Maybe you're really good at Google Ads. I'm just realigning this real quick. But yeah, safety net, boom. Now you have the ability to do what? Start your own business, invest in yourself, invest in S&P 500, invest in high yield savings account, invest in real estate, right? And honestly, play around with your money a little bit. You're 21, 22, got the career set up. I watched a video of this one dude. He's 19 years old and he does, he works for a trucking company. So he got a CDL. He got a CDL at 19. And I was just thinking, dang, man, he's so smart. I don't know why this alignment keeps messing up. But I was like, man, he's so smart for that. He's set. 19-year-old, got a CDL. I don't know how much it starts, but I know he's making good money. And I know he will be making good money in 2 to 3 years. I know he'll be making pretty good money in 2 to 3 years. Now let's talk about relationships, right? If you're a man, a young man watching this, right? You're 18 years old. I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to assume what you're doing right now. I'm just going to assume the mindset you're in. You're 18 years old and you're chasing girls. What you don't know is what you do now is going to cause you stress in the future. What you do now is going to cause you stress in the future. What do I mean by that? You chasing girls, right? You getting girls. What happens? One of them get pregnant. What happens if you get some type of disease? What happens? I know you're not hearing about it. Nobody's talking about it. I know because here's the thing, when people get those type of things, they don't tell nobody. So nobody talks about it. It happens. I promise you, it happens. It happens. Right? Not only that, not only with the diseases, okay, Devon, I'm always going to use protection. I'm not going to get no diseases. Okay. Here's my thing to that. During the moment when you're chasing girls and you get them and y'all make it to the bedroom and all that, in the moment, all bets are off. You don't care. In the moment, you don't care. I'm going to tell you this right now. In the moment, adrenaline rush, you hyped, you finally got that person that you didn't think, all the homies was like, oh no, you ain't gonna get her, blah, blah, blah. You got her. You don't care. In the moment, you don't care. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, we don't need protection, take it off. You don't care in the moment. Nobody talks about this. The adrenaline, the emotions, you don't care. I'm telling you that right now. Like, you don't care. If anything, you telling her, you trying to, we don't need no protection, blah, blah, blah. And then y'all both agreeing to it. Boom. Pregnancy, disease, or whatever, infection. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to me. Listen to me. Right? Okay, boom. You don't get nothing. You don't catch anything. Devon, I ain't gonna catch nothing. Fine. There's people like that, by the way. There are people that are wild, taking risk and all that. They haven't caught anything. They haven't. There's some people, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's some people like that haven't caught nothing. Do I think their time's coming? Anyways, all right, fine, you don't catch nothing. Okay, you're putting yourself in this mindset of chasing consistently, chasing. Ooh, got her. Ooh, we did this. Okay, on to the next. Chasing. Ooh, I got her. Ooh, boom. Okay, on to the next. Chasing. What the actions you take now will dictate how stressed or unstressed you are in the future. Our minds get used to certain things. We're creatures of habit. We're creatures of habit. So at 18, 19, you build in this real bad habit that you don't even know. And here's the thing, like I said, Nobody talks about this. So you don't even know it's about to affect you. You don't even know it's going to affect you. Yeah, it's going to affect you. This is the habit you're creating. Yes, it's going to affect you. There's a chance, there's a pretty high chance, in my opinion, that this habit is going to affect you when you find the person you actually want to build with. But your mind is so in the habit of what you built 18, 19, 20, 21. I hope that's making sense. Right? Hope that's making sense. Now let's go to the women. Let's go to the women real quick. Young women. Everybody's putting their body on the internet. Everybody's putting their body on the internet. I mean, come on now. That's going to make you feel like you should be able to put your body on the internet. Everybody's dressing crazy. Everybody's dressing crazy. The people you look up to is dressing crazy. The people you thought was the most innocent is dressing crazy. Doing craziness, talking crazy. Why can't I do it? Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? I'm just going to let you know. A lot of them don't tell you about the backlash of their actions. A lot of them don't tell you about the consequences of their actions. A lot of them don't tell you about the mental side of their actions. They don't talk about it. There's a few, if you really go look, if you really go watch and pay attention, there's a few women that talk about it. There are a few, it's just a small amount. So because it's such a small amount, nobody really cares because the large amount is doing crazy and people love what the large amount of people are doing. People love to be doing what everybody is doing. People don't like to acknowledge the people that's doing, the small percentage that's doing differently from majority. Right? So my advice to you, young women, is to don't copy what the majority is doing. Don't copy what the majority wants to do. Copy what the minority wants to do. You ever notice that woman, that woman that everybody know? You ever notice that woman that is bad? Bad. You don't ever see her body. Always happy. Everybody want her, but nobody had her. Everybody want her, but nobody had her. Come on. That's who you want to be right there. You ain't seen my body. Everybody want me. Nobody got me. I'm waiting for that one. Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, I understand how hard it is. I really, really do. I understand. I wanted to be in the in crowd. I wanted to do what everybody else was doing. Trust me, I understand. Women, you don't have to. Be the minority that don't do it. But Devon, it's boring. I really want the attention. You can get attention without showing your body. You can get attention without acting crazy. Women, you're worthy. You are worthy. You are special. You are great. The thing is, though, if you don't believe those things, nobody else gonna believe it either. If you don't believe those things, nobody else is gonna believe it either. Right? Nobody else is gonna believe it either. If you take the route of, I'm going to post my body consistently on social media, that's what I want to do. I'm going to act crazy and be wild and be promiscuous out here. That's what I want to do. Devon, that's what I want to do. Leave me alone. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. Why don't you talk to the men? I'm not listening to you. We're creatures of habit. What you do now dictates how stressed or unstressed you are in the future. You getting used to all this attention now. You're used to all this attention now because you ain't listening to me, which is fine. It's fine. You're not listening to me. You're used to all this attention now. There's going to come a time where you meet somebody that you really like, that you really love. Right? And he doesn't want you to have all that attention. He doesn't want you to bring it on yourself, is what I mean. He doesn't want you to bring it on yourself, is what I mean. That's what I meant by that comment. Bringing it on yourself means dressing crazy, showing what you ain't supposed to be showing, posting what you ain't supposed to be posting, right? Trying to grab more and more attention. Look, if you don't have to show your body to get attention, by the way. I understand. We all need attention. Come on now. We all need attention. It's perfectly fine. It's just when you're doing wild activities to get it that men don't like. And there's going to be a time where the man that you want to marry isn't going to like that. But guess what? You're going to start having this huge mental battle because you so used to grabbing this outside validation, this outside attention. He doesn't want you to, he don't want you to be chasing that no more. And it's really going to mess with your head. It's really going to mess with your head. Right? I'm telling you, it's really going to mess with your head. I'm just being honest with you, because you're going to have a fight between do what I've been doing for the past 5-10 years or build with this guy that genuinely, I don't know if it's going to work out. I love all these views and likes and comments and DMs that I'm getting. I love all this. I'm getting free money. Guys are sending me money. Guys is cash apping me. Guys is asking for this, asking for that, offering to pay me this, offering to pay me that. And now I got to give that up for this. That might not even work out. What if you never had this habit though? What if you don't even care about all that attention? So now this isn't going for that relationship and building with that guy that you believe is going to be the one. It's not that big of a risk for you no more because you're not fighting between the two. It's still a risk, by the way, because relationships are a risk no matter what. It's not that big of a fight. It's not that big of a tug of war. That makes sense. Right? Back to the men. Back to the men. It's super hard to not be in that chasing phase, to not be in that want more phase. It's super hard because that's all we talk about. I don't want to say, no, I said back to the men. No. I'm talking to men and women. Get around people who don't want to be around, who don't want to be like the rest of the world. Get around people who don't want to be like the majority. They want to be the minority of the world. Get around people that want to be different. Get around people that fight against their temptations. Get around people like that. Get around friends. Get around guy friends that say, man, you don't got to keep messing with these girls, man. What you chasing? Like, what deep down is you chasing right now? Get around girlfriends that say, why are you showing your butt right now? Why are you doing that? What are you chasing? Are you okay? Do you want to talk? You're beautiful without showing your butt. You're beautiful. I don't think you need to do that. Are you trying to get somebody's attention? Because either way, you're going to grab their attention. You're beautiful. Either way, you're going to grab their attention. Are you chasing a specific type of... Why do you need to wear those super, super short shorts where everybody can see everything if you bend over one time? You know your mom ain't gonna like that. You know your dad ain't gonna like that. You know your brother ain't gonna like that. You know your brother don't want to hear this. Get around friends that will do that, women. Get around men that will do that, men. Get around women that talks about how we gonna have a great future. What are we planning for our future? What are we gonna do? How do we make sure that we are not corrupted by this world, man? Men, get around men. How do we make sure we're not corrupted by this world? How do we do that? Get around a group of women that actually genuinely love each other. Get around a group of men that actually genuinely love each other. I'm scared for the younger generation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. Because here's why I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't think they're scared. I'm scared because I don't think they're scared. Everybody always used to tell me, man, high school, these 4 years gonna go by fast. And guess what? Your 4 years in college is gonna go by fast. Don't get me wrong, I believed them. I did believe them when they said it. But man, it went by fast. I'm telling you, time goes by so fast. So fast. It goes by so fast. It is crazy. I'm about to be 25. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm about to be 25 in 2 days. Or one day. I'm about to be 25 in 1 day. It's crazy. I was where you were at right now. If this is 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old watching this, I should have set myself up better. It's my last thing I'm about to say. For finances. No, never mind. It's not the last thing I'm about to say. Women. Stay out of messing with the friend groups. You don't want to be the woman in town messing with the whole friend group. That's not what you want to be. I promise you that's not what you want to. I promise you. I don't care if you think it's cool. I'm telling you right now, that is not what you want to do. Like, I promise you. Listen to me, please. You mess with one friend, do not go to the other friend. Do not go to the other friend. They got a group of 5 people. You messing with all of them. I promise you, you will regret that. I promise you, 99% of y'all will regret that at some point in your life. And men, because I know the women go say, talk to the men. Men, I just want to let y'all know you're doing damage to these females by messing with them short term and then going. Messing with them short term and then going. You're doing damage to these females. I just want to let you know that. Now, you might say, oh, they're going to go anyway. They're going anyway. They're going to do it with somebody else. Okay, and guess what? You're probably right. You're probably right. But why do you got to contribute? That's my question. Why do you got to contribute? Well, Devon, I bet you was doing it. Guess what? At one point, yes. And I was dumb for that. And I should have had the right person telling me not to do that. So now I'm telling you not to do that. Because I know in the future, you're going to say, I was dumb for that. I'm telling you the truth. I've talked to people that, listen, I haven't, how do I say this without putting all my business out there? I've spoken to people that have way more experience than me with women. Multiple partners, way more partners than me. You know what they tell me? When I think back, I was really nasty for that. That's nasty. Like, what I was doing was nasty. When I think back, what I was doing was nasty. I really hurt some of them girls. I really hurt some of them girls. I'm telling you what the people that you, listen, men, young men, the people that you're looking at in your town that's getting all the girls, I've talked to some of them. Now that they're up 30s, late 20s, 40s, and they're like, I shouldn't have, like, if I could go back, I wouldn't have did all that. I wouldn't have been messing with all them girls. As much as I was hurting them, I was hurting myself. And that's what I want to tell y'all. As much as you're not only just hurting them, doing damage to them, you're doing damage to yourself. You wonder why you notice all these celebrity relationships, none of them work, right? You notice that, right? Now, to be honest, in general, according to statistics, most of relationships don't work, right? To be honest, according to statistics, but still though, if you're not doing what they're doing, it's going to increase your chances. It's going to increase your chances of success. Hopefully that's making sense. The same way you damaging those girls for messing with them short term and dipping, you're damaging yourself. What you do now dictates the stress or not stress that you will have in the future. The last thing I'm gonna say, I truly believe this. Set yourself up where you have your career going and you got your side hustle going. Set yourself up for that. Make sure that, okay, if the side hustle doesn't work out, make sure that you're good. You have that safety net. Make sure of that. I know everybody says go all in on one thing. Go all in on one thing. Don't get me wrong. I do believe in that. I believe in it to an extent. I believe in it. Maybe I don't even believe in it. I think you should have a safety net. I'm not going to lie to you. I think you should have a safety net. Have a job, work the side hustle on the weekends. Have a job, work the side hustle on the weekends. Why, Devon? Why are you so adamant about the side hustle, having my own business? Just in case you get fired. We got a lot of things happening in the world. You never know. A lot of things happening in the world. You want to be somewhat in control of what you make, how you make your income. You want to be somewhat in control. Somewhat. Right? And make sure you pick a side hustle that can possibly become your main hustle. Possibly. Right? Or make sure you pick a side hustle that can match your main income. Make sure you pick a side hustle that you can automate as well. That you can automate. So it might not start off. I'll give you an example. For me right now, I'm trying to build a tutoring business on the weekends. What I'm going to try to do is have a fully automated tutoring business on the weekends where I'm not even tutoring. I'm just checking in, making sure everything's going good. Eventually, that's where I want it to go for the future. That's where I want it. Business, career, side hustle, job, side hustle. Because this world is so unpredictable. You don't know what your boss is going to do. You don't know what the company's going to do. You don't know. You just don't know. The next thing is just don't, you don't have to do what the world does. You don't have to do what the whole town is doing. You don't have to do what all your friends is doing. Your gut, if your gut is telling you it's wrong, it's wrong. If you know you shouldn't be doing it, you probably shouldn't be doing it. If you know you shouldn't be doing it, you probably shouldn't be doing it. I don't care who you look up to that's doing it. If you know you shouldn't be doing it, you probably shouldn't be doing it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. This is my longest video in a while. And I think I'm going to let y'all go. If I think of some more stuff, I might pop it up real quick. Might make another video, just connect it. And yeah, I'll let y'all go. I'm out. My bad. This is the last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. It's perfectly fine to stay with your parents. Do not feel embarrassed about staying with your parents. There's nothing wrong with it. You should stay with your parents until you got 20K saved up. You should stay with your parents until you got the career and that safety net. You should stay with your parents until you got the career and the side hustle. You should stay with your parents until you got career, side hustle, rental property. All right, I might be going too far, but man, stay with your parents until you're ready. Stay with your parents until you're ready. Why not? Why not? Don't let nobody make you feel embarrassed about staying with your parents. It's actually the smart thing to do. The person staying with their parents should have the most money saved up. That's it. I'm done.